Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fall Equinox 2023 Feng Shui. This is literally a time to shine. The equinox is a really big deal. It's a time of balance, grounding, empowerment. There's a sense of equilibrium, and I wanted to talk for a moment at the beginning about balance and what this means to you personally, because I think that at least a lot of people have absorbed this notion that balance somehow means compromise, or balance means being very zen. And that's not balance for everyone. Balance is personal. And when you can tap into your own sense of personal balance, what it feels like when you are at your best, that's where you shine. I have a friend who is most balanced when she's doing really physical activity much more often. I know people who are more balanced when they spend more time inside at home, tapping in. Some people are more balanced when they're connected to spirit and really living from higher realms more often. Some people are much more balanced when they have a literal balance of equal time, outside and inside, yin and yang. What constitutes balance for you is personal, but why this matters is because this is a huge time of abundance. It's a huge time of manifesting. And if you want to bring in more, you need to be able to receive it. And that energy of receiving, which we'll talk about a little bit more as we go, being softer, being more open, being more available, is different for everyone. For some of you, it is when you're in motion, you feel most balanced. For some of you, it means that you need more rest. For some of you, it's going to be something else, but you know. And so I invite you all to think about when things just fall into place for you, whether it's a season that you can think back to, or a day, or just in general, when you feel like everything is on track. What does that feel like for you? Are you really active? Are you resting more? Are you having more fun with your friends? What does that entail? What is that recipe for you? Because it is so personal. In this feng shui, this is not a prescription based on what a book says or what anyone says. This is about starting to understand all of these concepts for you personally. And this is where you really shine. And no one can answer that. I can't tell you exactly what's going to make you balanced. You know, sometimes you just need a little guidance to go, okay, this is how I know what it is for me. And so think back to those times and ask yourself, what can I do right now? Heading into a new season, what can I do right now that's going to really put me in the best possible place to experience momentum and flow and joy, and to be more present, to be more powerful, whatever that is. Make it simple for yourself and make it personal. Oftentimes, when we're imbalanced, we look outside of ourselves, right? You look around and go, what are they doing? What are they doing? What's this successful person doing? What's this person doing? What's this person with the great relationship doing? And while that can give you inspiration sometimes, it's what works for them. You are you. So really get into that. A lot of times people get disheartened and scrambled and start giving their power away to a lot of other people and ideas and things, thinking they have the answers. They know how to make it happen. You do. You are the magic in your life. And this equinox is a time to tap into magic. So equal day and night, equal yin and yang as it relates to you. The equinox is on Saturday, the 23rd, this year, 2023. And as we get ready for the equinox and celebrate the equinox, what we're really celebrating is ourselves. It's time to celebrate you. And this is a time to really prosper with more love. More love will bring you more abundance, more money, more wealth, more abundance of all kinds, more manifesting power, all the things that you want. More love will bring you more. Your heart is a magnet. You are a magnet. And everything we do in this Feng Shui method is based on your intention. This is the school of intention. And it's all about how you use your power. And your power is generated by what you love. Love is a big driver in life. We want to avoid what we don't love. We want to lean into what we do love. Oftentimes, though, our mind gets in the way and we start convincing ourselves that we have to do so many things that we don't love out of obligation and duty. And there are things we have to do that we don't absolutely love. But if your whole life is sort of pushing and forcing and being in your head and going against your true nature, you're not really connected to your heart. And this is where everything really takes off. So more love in your life, more love in your home. Celebrate. Start by celebrating. Bring people, have people over. Celebrate on Saturday. Celebrate on the weekend. Like even celebrate by yourself if you have to. Celebrate the start of a new season and celebrate this idea that love is the secret. As you know, I think it was, I'm trying to think of the exact Louise Hay quote, but it's something like love is the master healer. Like love is the cure for everything. And self-love is amazing. Love for others is incredible. The more love you can generate in your life, the more prosperity you will see around you. And so celebrate, have people over, set up your home to celebrate more. How can you set up your home to entertain more, just to have a friend over? Sometimes people say, I don't want to have people over because my house is a mess. Clean up, get things ready. Be ready to receive people into your home. If you're ready to receive people, you're also ready to receive new opportunities. You're also ready to receive more abundance. So get ready to receive. This is super powerful. Another thing for this time is to harness more love in every single day. How can you tune into, when we talked about balance at the very beginning, how can you tune into more of the things that make you feel so good? Saying yes to all of your passions, saying yes to developing your talents and skills and gifts, saying yes to the direction you feel pulled in and you don't know why. Oftentimes when people come into the Feng Shui school, they tell me, I don't really know why. I just know I need to be here. And I say, great. If you know you need to be here, fantastic. And they figure it out along the way. But I admire so much people who follow that, following that instinct, following that feeling like, I know this is for me. I know this is my gift. I know I need to develop this. That is going to move you forward. Go for it. Like start getting books from the library, taking classes, learning things, practicing. If you play music, if you have a skill, if you're an artist, practice. Give yourself that time. This is how you will start celebrating the joy of the season. Another big thing for new seasons is to set a theme for yourself. What is the theme of the season? I love having themes for a year, and I love having themes for each season, because each season brings with it a different aspect of nature, brings out different aspects of ourselves. What is that for you? What is that going to be for you this season? So as we get into this season, it's harvest time. It's time for all the things that you've done throughout the year to bring you rewards, to bring you money, to bring you gifts, to bring you opportunities, to bring you abundance in all kinds of ways. And pumpkin spice is everywhere. As soon as I see pumpkin spice on the shelves, people start posting pumpkin spice things, pumpkins showing up in the grocery store. It's pumpkin spice season, which means it's money season. Actually, pumpkins themselves are ancient symbols of abundance. So even if you don't eat pumpkin, if you want to get a few beautiful gourds to put outside your front door or to have on your table or throughout your house, beautiful. If you want to carve a pumpkin or have some sort of fun doing that for the season, fantastic. But pumpkin is in itself a symbol of the harvest, a symbol of all of this wealth and abundance and joy, this orange joy. And so this is lush and abundant. But pumpkin spice is comprised of many spices that all resonate with wealth. And so I have a whole playlist on YouTube, all of herbs and spices for wealth, but I want to just give you three big ones from pumpkin spice. One is cinnamon. If you know me, you know I love cinnamon, and it's because cinnamon is both grounding and abundant. And so it helps you to be more present in the moment, but it's also super activating and abundant, bringing in money, bringing in wealth, bringing in all kinds of richness. And so you can walk around your house with a little cinnamon in your palm and just sprinkle tiny dust of cinnamon in every corner. And as you do, imagine more wealth coming into your life. You can do that weekly after you clean your house. Walk around with a tiny bit of ground cinnamon, sprinkle it in the corners, and see what happens. Another thing is ginger. Ginger is another part of what's in pumpkin spice that makes it so good. And if you like pumpkin spice, you probably like ginger. And ginger is very warming, but has a lot of ancient uses for enhancing intention. So if you want something and you want to enhance the intention of it, ginger can be an ally in doing so. So how can you use ginger? One of the easiest ways to use ginger is to make yourself some ginger tea. Actually, you can get ginger tea bags, or you can just get actual ginger, peel it, take a few slices of it, simmer it in a pot. And I actually like to grate it. I have a microplane grater, like a really fine grater, and I grate ginger into a cup and pour in boiling water. But you can, that's really strong, but you can just simmer your slices of fresh ginger, make a ginger tea. And as you enjoy your ginger tea, read over your list of goals and wishes. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. Read over everything you want and feel that extra energy coming into you, energizing your vision of what you want, energizing your intention of what you want. Very, very powerful. Another thing that you can do with pumpkin spice is to use cloves in your home, again, for more wealth. And hang on one second. Cloves you can use in many different ways. There are lots of seasonal things with cloves, like putting cloves into an orange, sticking cloves into an orange. And that is, I love doing that. It works really well for me, but my oranges tend to go bad in like a day, maybe because of the weather, because I live in a place that's very hot. And so I found my favorite way to use cloves is to actually put out bowls of salt around my house and sprinkle some cloves on top. That's one of the ways that you can harness the very, very intense magnetic power of cloves. So salt bowls of just plain sea salt, little bowls, are wonderful to cleanse your home of energies that do not belong. When you add cloves, it's like supercharging. Now you can also use pumpkin spice itself. So you can have bowls, you can sprinkle some pumpkin spice seasoning into them, stir it, and put them out around your house. And that can be wonderful. There are also pumpkin spice essential oil blends that you can use in your house. And that could be another big generator of more of this grounded, centered, present abundance. And when we're talking about being grounded, centered, and present, it really is an affirmation of your power. If you're grounded, centered, and present, it means all your genius can come to life right now. And that's what this time is all about, bringing your genius to life right now. So there's also eclipses on the way. The season starts, and then we have eclipses coming. And eclipses shake things up. They shake up what's stagnant, what's stuck. And if you want to take really leaps forward and make the most of the eclipses, stay soft and flexible. This is a great time. You might want to start today to get back into stretching or yoga or dance practices or dancing around your house, anything that makes you feel softer and more flexible, more open-hearted. Open-hearted is a really big energy. You might even think about how you can open your heart to be more giving during this season as you're bringing in abundance and bringing in fresh energy. Maybe you donate time, donate energy to really good causes that fill you up and make you feel softer, more open-hearted, and ready to receive the new. You can also actually physically make space, meaning cleaning out your closet, cleaning out your drawers, cleaning out spaces so that you're ready to receive more abundance. That's what this is all about. Now, of course, the abundance you receive is going to really be different for everyone. And it's really about what it is that you want to create, what you choose to focus on. So create a beautiful seasonal vision. What is this going to look like? What is the rest of the year going to look like for you? What is it that you'll be so excited to create that you look back and go, wow, I made this happen? What is it that you'll be so thrilled to know that you did? What is it that's in your mind when you think about the end of the year and you're looking back, you go, wow, I did that. I manifested that. I had that experience. This is also a great time to include things you want to do for yourself. Like, do you want to do something new for new hairstyle? Do you want to do something dressed in a new way? Do you want to have a different type of style in your house? Like, where do you want to switch up your style on the outside as well? Make a list of everything you see for yourself for the end of the year in as full of detail as possible. And don't worry about how it's going to come to you. Just put it all on paper and feel it. Feel it, feel it, feel it, and practice living that vision every day. Again, if you're having a cup of ginger tea or coffee or anything in the morning, read your list and feel it. If you feel stressed throughout the day, go back to your list and feel it and allow that energy to really be a part of everything. Remember to stay soft and open. Go with the flow. And that doesn't mean when you go with the flow that you're just sort of haplessly floating around. It means that you choose to stay present in the moment and make the most of everything. That's how you receive the maximum amount of abundance from this amazing season of pumpkin spice and pumpkins and celebrations and lots of joy. The school, the Feng Shui School, is open now for registration. The School of Intention Professional Feng Shui Certification Program. All the details are below if you want to join us this season, if you've been thinking about it, if you want to add this work to your business, to your endeavors, to things that you're already doing. There are tons of coaches and tons of healers, tons of astrologers and people who do human design who are using all of this work to level up. Because when you change your environment, all the life changes you make work quicker. This really is the slept on modality, learning how to work with space in ways that are life changing is such an enormous level up for all of life, because you become immersed in those visions that you put on your list. You become immersed in the joy that you want to feel. And so think about that as you're setting yourself up for this equinox and for all the things ahead. We'll talk about the eclipses and so much more to come in the weeks ahead. If you haven't subscribed, if you're on YouTube, please subscribe, like, share, follow along. If you're on Facebook, there's a lot of Feng Shui coming soon. I can't wait to share new projects with you. Lean into everything that you love and make this the best season ever. I will see you guys soon. Happy almost fall. Let me check and see if there are any comments or questions. Hello, 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 hello. Wow, someone just said, I eat a dried clove sometimes. I love that. That's so powerful. I don't know if I could do that, but that's super, super powerful. Living in the present moment is epic. Yes, 100%. This is so fun. Establishing my business, writing a book, so many things to come, so many amazing things to come. So set those wishes on paper and live into them. I cannot wait to see what happens, to hear what happens. Happy equinox ahead and lots to come soon. Mwah. Bye, everyone.